We're going to war for you guys, man. We're going to war. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Borderland MMA, the only place you need to go for your MMA predictions, your MMA videos, your MMA fucking reality TV shows. I don't know. Your MMA, like, hate speech, I guess, because that's this whole week. But today, we're going to be going over UFC 312, worst card I've seen in a long time. This is worse, in my opinion, than a Pantoja headline card. Like, what the fuck is happening? This next year better be stacked. I will say, though, even though the name value on this card isn't the best, I do think that there's going to be a lot of great fights, and I do think there's going to be a lot of knockouts that a lot of people aren't expecting. I think at least these top three fights are going to end in a finish. I really do. Anywho, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for all the support on the last two videos, getting comments saying that it's a good video, and just, like, I don't know, just getting, like, likes and stuff. This has been my dream for a really long time, and even though it's only 20 subs, I really appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and if there's anything any of you need, you know, reach out. I got you. But yeah, we're gonna start with I want to start with Cody Steele, the Cody Steele fight, the Aura guy, or I'll do Jubilee too. Jubilee's gonna win. Fucking Indian Ilio Topuria. Of course, he's coming off a loss. Who did he get fucking fraud checked by? I can't remember. Let me see. Hold on. Let me click on him, brother. Oh yeah, Breeden. I remember that was a really disappointing fight from Jubilee. So hopefully he bounces back here against what looks like Chase Hooper if he grew up in fucking Australia. But oh, this is his debut. So yeah, I mean, personally, I think that it's going to be a decision for Jubilee. I think that Jubilee is probably fueled by his loss. He was a very hyped up prospect, especially coming out of India. I believe his brother's a very hyped up prospect too. He's got the Ilia Topuria fade. He's gonna win this fight. They have matching records. They're boyfriends or something. I don't fucking know. Anywho, Kevin Josette's gonna win this one. I'm not gonna put a lot of time into the early prelims. I'm just gonna tell you who I think's gonna win. I think Kevin Josette's gonna win this one. He just looks scary, if I'm being honest. This other guy's making his debut, and I don't know, I kind of fuck with Kevin Josette. I saw his last fight. I thought it was pretty good. Of course, he lost, but, you know, I think that he's going to take this one against this guy. You guys ever seen Ted Lasso? This looks like the Zava guy. I think he's based off a real-life soccer player. I need to watch more soccer. Oh, yeah, or a merchant. So, if you guys don't know, Cody Steele actually had a Dana White Contender Series fight a few months ago where the other guy was actually so, like, frightened by him that he pulled out the day of, which is crazy. He's the first fighter I've seen to win by aura. Like, I thought Poatan was going to be that, but no. He's going up against a very experienced fighter in Rongzhou, though, of course, coming off a loss. I think this is going to be a great fight. I think Cody Steele is phenomenal, and I think Cody Steele is going to win by knocking him out in the second round, if I'm being honest. Overhand right, second round. Rongzhou's going to be being pushed up against the fence. Fuck, a big overhead right from Cody Steele. Boom! Dead. Not dead. I hope he lives. But, yeah, I'm very excited for this fight. I think Cody Steele's going to get it done on his debut. He's very good. Got lots of aura. Cool last name. So, yeah, speaking of fucking cool fights, Colby Thickness versus Alexandre Topuria. Alexandre? Yeah. This is Ilia Topuria's brother, and he was actually supposed to be fighting somebody else, I believe. But his opponent pulled out, and now he's fighting Colby Thickness, which is actually, I believe, Volk's lead training partner. And Volk's going to be in his corner, and Ilya's going to be in his brother's corner. So this is basically Volk Ilya 2. You know what I mean? But this is like if kids fought, like, you know that Kid MMA promotion? It's like if, like, Kid Volk and Kid Ilya fought. Like, this is them. This is like if Dricus Duplessis' brother fought Izzy's brother. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but this is a very close one. I think Colby's gonna win it. I think Colby has fucking crazy hands. He does too, but Colby, dude, his combos are so sick. I fuck with Colby Thickness so bad. Am I a little biased because I fuck with Alex? I fuck with Volk so much? Yeah. There's so many goddamn Alexes in this sport, bro. It pisses me off. Get a new name. Wang Kong versus... Oh, yeah. Colby Thickness. Probably by decision. I think... I can already see it now. Fucking Ilya's in the corner screaming at him. Volk screaming at fucking Colby Thickness. It's going to be great. I do think we're going to get a Volk-Ilya interaction with this. I think that maybe After the fight's over, they'll like meet up in the cage and be like, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully not to hype up a fight, because I want to see Ilya move up, and I want to see Volk get that strap back, and he's not beating Ilya. Listen, I might be an insane Volkanovski fan. I would get Alexander Volkanovski tattooed on me. If he gave me a signature, I'd tattoo it on me. But he's not beating Ilya. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to see that fight again. It's not going to go well. You could ask anybody who I was talking to before that first Volk-Ilya fight. I was so confident. I live in Georgia, in America, not the other Georgia. Not where Ilya's from. No, that's Marab. My fault. I don't know what I'm talking about. But sports betting is illegal here. I was willing to drive up to a state that it was legal to fucking place a bet on Volk. I was going to bet my whole bank account that Volk was going to win by decision. And then I saw Volk get fucking sent to the Shadow Realm, and I haven't been the same since. My therapist thinks I need to start taking medicine, and I said, fuck you, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, that's best case scenario for me is Ilya moves up to fight Islam. I think that's the best fight the UFC can possibly fucking make. And Volk fights Diego and somehow beats Diego Lopez and doesn't get fucking 1-2 Brian Ortega. Alright, now we got Wang Kong versus Bruna Brazil here. So I'm gonna be honest, fellas. The Wang Kong experiment's over after that last fight. I mean, holy. And she's going up against one of the fighting nerds. Like, and she's a favorite. I would never advocate for sports betting. But I'd say this is a pretty healthy Robux bet. If you're going to bet some Robux, I feel like this is the fight you want to bet on. Because Bruna Brazil is going to submit her. I'm sorry. She just is. I understand she beat Valentina Shevchenko, but it's a fighting nerd. It's Bruna Brazil. She's either going to submit her or take her to a decision. Like, it's... I don't understand how Bruna Brazil is an underdog right now. But fuck it. Yeah, Wang Kong beat Valentina Shevchenko in another promotion. She's like the Izzy and Alex story. But Alex didn't get fraud checked. So, but yeah, this is going to be a fun fight though. I think Bruna Brazil is probably going to grind her up against the fence, fight smart. Like, obviously she's a fucking fighting nerd. And, grind this out and get a decision. I think Wang Kong is great. She has great hands, but I don't know, man. I'm not getting the same Pereira vibe from her. Get Pereira's sister in this fucking organization, though. Anyway. Tom Nolan versus Valinsky Bereshkov. Man, what a name. This is a crazy sleeper fight, everybody, by the way. This is insane. A lot of people kind of skim past it because we got a Jack Jenkins fight. We got Wang Kong, Bruna Brazil. We got fucking Jake Matthews. But this is going to be a really good fight. I think that Tom Nolan's very good. He's pretty underrated. I think that they're both really good prospects in 155. Bereshkov is a little bit older, I believe. But, you know, I think that gritty skill, it runs out. It does. And eventually a younger person, somebody who's newer to the sport, somebody who hasn't taken so much damage, is going to come in and give you a real run. I think this is going to be a war. I think it's going to go all 3 rounds, and I think it's going to be a split decision for Tom Nolan. I think Tom Nolan is just barely going to fucking squeak it out. Or I can absolutely see a robbery for Tom Nolan. Like, if Bereshkov, like, let's say Tom Nolan wins the first round for sure. Boers wins the second round. And then it's a very close third round, but people are giving it to Boers. They will give it to Tom Nolan. This is a thing that exists in the UFC that not people are starting to talk about more, but they really need to talk about even more, which is if you are a hometown fighter, you have the advantage in a decision. And people will scream robbery and it's not fair, but it's the truth. It's what it is. And you would do the same thing. No matter where you're from. If you're from Georgia and Ilya Topuria or Merab fights and fucking runs through, and it's a really close fight, you're gonna give it to your boy. You are. You just are. That's how it works. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna go. I don't think this is gonna end in a finish. I think that this is gonna be a decision. I think that Tom Nolan's gonna get it done either by robbery or by very close decision. But great fight. Ooh, Jack Jenkins. I'm so excited to watch Jack Jenkins fight. I love Jack Jenkins. So, Jack Jenkins fighting against Gabriel Santos. This is going to be a crazy fight, headlining the prelims. I know all this, by the way. I just like clicking through. I drank an energy drink. So, but this is going to be a very fun fight. Very, very technical fight, I feel. I think Jack Jenkins can come off the gate swinging a little bit. But... I think that they're both going off wins. They're both very good fighters. They're both hot prospects. But I think that Jack Jenkins is going to get it done by KO in the second round, second or third. Jack Jenkins just has aura. If I'm being honest, Jack Jenkins has aura. He's very talented, and he's fighting in Australia. And I swear to God, what Australia fighters have lost in Australia? I feel like a lot of them have. Is there a curse? I don't know if there's a curse or not, but I don't know. I get a funny feeling in my tummy that Gabriel Santos is gonna crush Jack Jenkins, which is crazy because I love Jack Jenkins, but I gotta go with my gut. I'm gonna give it to Jack Jenkins, second round knockout over Gabriel Santos. Moving on to the main card, baby. Oh brother, I'm sorry. All respect to all 6 of these, or all 9 of these guys. 6, I'm right. Oh my god, I can do math. All 6 of these guys, but man, ain't nobody give a fuck about this. We got Jake Matthews versus Francisco Pardo. Just open up the main card. I probably butchered that. Sorry, Francisco. You look scary. Don't come to my house. This is gonna be a very fun fight. I'm not super familiar with all of these fighters, which is weird. I don't know why Jack Jenkins is not on the main card, or like Wayne Kong versus Bruno Brazil. Is there? Yeah, there's a female fight, the co-main. But, like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the order that a lot of this is from. Like, I know he's, like, popular, but I'll get there. This is a very good fight by the looks of it. Damn, motherfucker. He's coming off a loss? Okay, they might be giving Jake Matthews a win. Okay, so I'm going to go to Jake Matthews by decision. Sorry. I did study Jimmy Crute versus Bellato, though. Don't worry about that. I'm going to actually go with Bellato here. I think Bellato's so good. Have you guys seen Bellato's, fuck, I can't remember who he's fighting. He had a crazy highlight that I love, and I showed the people at work the other day, and they were going crazy. But Bellato's very, 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 very good. I can already see it. Jimmy Crute's going to come out fucking, yeah, best like, for you guys, man. And then fucking just get slapped by Bellato. Bellato? I think that's his name. But yeah, I'm going to go Bellato round 2 KO. Very good fight. Very good fight. Justin Tafa versus oh my god, hello? Taliesin Teixeira. I got shit on this on TikTok for saying that this guy was a nobody. People are like, wow, you don't know. Teixeira's good, man. Teixeira's good. Fuck you, dude. Like, God forbid they bring in a debuting guy and you don't know who he is. Suddenly, I'm a casual. Suddenly, I'm a casual. Everyone who doesn't know about this guy's a casual. As if he's not being brought in to lose to Justin Tafa. By the way, here's my prediction of this fight. It's not going to be Justin Tafa fighting. It's going to be Junior. They're going to fucking swap again. The fucking twin magic that the Bello twins taught him or something. But, no, this is going to be a very fun fight. This is going to be a banger. 2 big boys throwing mate. But I definitely think someone goes to sleep here. I think that, they're going to come out swinging. Justin Tafa's going to do his classic, like, Tai Tuivasa impression of... I love it when these fucking New Zealand guys get wobbled, and Tai is my favorite one. He's like, oh, like, he's a bigger guy, so it's like, he's folding in on himself. He's like, oh, like, I just love the little dance they do. It's so fun. But I hope he doesn't get rocked. I really like Justin Tafa. I want him to win. He's 100% KO rate. Like, I do think he's gonna KO him, but it's so funny. I love this sport. I love these guys. I think Justin Tafa's gonna knock him out in the first round. Honestly, I think he's coming off a loss. I think if he is in this fight, Justin and Junior are interchangeable here. Either Tafa knocks this guy out. You're casual, bro. Fuck you. All right. Starting off with Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez, the co-main event of the evening. I love Zhang Weili. I do. She's just wholesome and very nice to everybody. She always wants to make friends. A phenomenal fighter. One of the most ripped athletes I've ever fucking seen. I don't know what they're feeding her, but god damn. Give me some of that fucking testosterone burger. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. As much as I love Zhang Weili, Tatiana Suarez is going to win this. Tatiana Suarez is coming off such a run, and she's just so good, bro. Like, she's such a good grappler. She's going to win this by submission, I think. Here's how it's going to go. Zhang Weili is going to take the first round. Tatiana Suarez, probably the second round, too. And then she's going to get confident. She's going to take her to the ground again. I think she's going to try to put on a similar performance to her last fight where she, pretty much grinded somebody out. I can't remember who it was. But I think she's going to try that with Tatiana. But Tatiana's so damn good on the ground that I think you just... You can't do that to this guy, man. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I think Tatiana Suarez is going to get this done by submission. The only and new champion we're getting tonight. I'll get there. But huge upset. I know. This is actually pretty close. Hey, odds makers, no game, no ball. All right. Yeah, Zhang's a great champion and a great fighter, and I really do fuck with her. But Tatiana's a new age. She's training with Sean Strickland, who constantly calls her a bitch. That's got to piss her off at least a little bit. So she's coming on here to one-up him. The fucking mustached man. Have you guys seen his mustache? I can't speak, I know, but from man to man, from mustache to mustache. You shave it, I'll save it. Anyway, Dricus Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland for the middleweight title. Ooh, what a fight! Ooh, I'm so excited. I watched this first fight at the gym. Actually, I was at the gym watching it and I had a great time. I was losing my fucking mind. I'm a big DDP fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a huge DDP fan, and I'm a big Sean Strickland hater. But I'm gonna try not to let his fucking stupid ass takes get in the way of this. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If he wants to believe that, he can. What am I gonna do? But I think Dricus Du Plessis is going to make the adjustments to get the finish here. I think that if you look at it, Sean Strickland is a very good fighter. But Sean Strickland is a fighter that is somewhat not easy to figure out, but I feel like once you fight him once, you have a way better chance of beating him when you fight him again, because you realize that forward pressure he's putting on and those those straights, those jabs, those teeps, those uppercuts, it's a lot of pressure, and I feel like you don't feel like it's like, you take a teep to the chest, you're like, oh, it was a teep, that didn't hurt me. But you take 5 teeps to the chest in rounds 1 and 2, suddenly you're in round 3 and you're 10 teeps down. He's 10-9'd you, he's taken round 1 and 2, now you gotta make something happen, and his defense is so good that you can't really make anything happen on the feet. That's the thing. You cannot make anything happen on the feet. And Dricus, coming off a submission win against Israel Adesanya, in my opinion, someone who is a better striker than Sean Strickland. I know Sean Strickland beat him in the striking and dog-walked on the striking. I understand that. But you cannot take one fight and say Sean Strickland is automatically a better striker. I think prime for prime, Izzy is a better striker than Sean Strickland. I'm not saying Sean Strickland isn't great. He's probably got top 3 boxing in the UFC. He's amazing. Top 2 defense currently active in the UFC. He's phenomenal at defense. That Philly shell guard, I didn't think I'd ever see a Philly shell guard work that well in MMA, but it really does. Like, he's very creative with it, and I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about him because I disagree with his politics and I disagree with what he says on the internet. He is a phenomenal fighter. Phenomenal. Am I a fan of him going, I'm going to go to war for you guys. I'm going to make this guy fucking bleed, man. For you guys, man, this crock shit of a country, I'm going to make this guy bleed. And then he sits there and jabs and teeps the whole fight? No. Until the last 5 seconds where he throws a spinning fucking wheel kick, headbutt, Meteora combo. Like, do I like that? No. But does that take away from his technicality and how good he is in the octagon? No. No, it doesn't. He's still really good. Am I going to put in the thumbnail of this that DDP is going to beat him in 1 round? Yeah. Sue me. Do I think that Dricus Du Plessis is going to beat him in 1 round? Probably not. I'll probably put in round 3 in the thumbnail, and title. But DDP, I think, because leading up to this fight, I don't know if you guys saw, but Sean Strickland, I can't remember where he was. He was like, DDP, listen here, man, like, don't do some gay shit, man. Don't take me down like some gay man. Don't kiss your coach with those lips, man. Don't kiss me with those coach lips, man. All I'm going to say is, Sean's really interested in how Dricus kisses men. That's all I'm saying. But, do you really think the biggest fucking gaslighter, the biggest fucking shit talker in the UFC right now, DDP, is not going to take him down immediately just to piss him off? I would do that shit. Some dude's spending a whole fucking press conference, a whole fucking media tour. Don't take me down, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be a bitch. I'm taking him down in the first 5 seconds. That fight will look like Tom Aspinall versus fucking Alex Pereira. I'll rugby tackle that motherfucker. So I think Sean Strickland has great takedown defense though, but man, it'd be funny right off the gate. Not even a punch thrown, DDP shoots for legs. I'd crack up. I do think DDP's going to sub him though. I think that Sean Strickland has great BJJ, but he doesn't really practice it very often. And he's talked down about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, about how it's fake and shit. He has good submission defense, but I don't think DDP's going to catch him on the feet. I don't. I think that DDP's best chance to beat him is on the ground, like he beat Izzy. I can't see DDP rocking him and then finishing him. What I can see, because DDP is a fucking Acme fighter, you know what I mean? Like the fucking Looney Tunes shit. I can see Sean Strickland dropping DDP, right? He drops him. Oh my god, DDP's down! Sean goes in to finish him. DDP, like, fucking catches him in an armbar or some shit and submits him. I never was going to lose that was bait. That was bait, man. I'm the best fighter in the world. I never even was rocked. Like, I think DDP would do some shit like that just because he's fucking wacky. But I got DDP round 3 submission, probably. I don't think it goes to the distance again. It's going to be a good fight, though. Here, let's rank these fights, all right? Good fight. Good fight. That'll be fun. Fun fight. Good. Okay fight. Okay fight. Good fight, I think. Okay fight. Or good fight. That'll be a good fight. That'll be a fraud check, I think. Great fight. Good fight. And either this is going to be really sad or really happy. But, yeah, that's my UFC 312 Duplessis versus Strickland prediction video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to watch this live on my YouTube channel. Please tune in. And again, I cannot express, like, I know that this community is so filled of, like, hatred and negativity and shit, but your guys' support means the fucking world to me. It really does. And I really appreciate every single one of you guys. So thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe in whatever you're doing. I'll see y'all tomorrow night on stream. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.